Hi everybody, I'm so glad that you chose to watch my video today. I'm going to be showing you something really cool. It is a jewelry candle. And yes, there's actually a ring inside. And if you look closely, you can see that it says baked apple pie. Yes, that scent throw is amazing on that. It will actually make you want a slice of pie. This candle, one of the reasons it's cool is because it is 100% soy. Now, a lot of the stores actually sell candles, but unfortunately, they are paraffin. And the problem with paraffin candles compared to these soy candles is that paraffin candles are not healthy to breathe in, and they can actually be dangerous to burn. Plus, they also will leave a film or residue on your walls. I have been able to actually take my fingers, run them down my walls, and go like this, and I can actually feel some sort of residue on my fingers. And I realized it was coming from the paraffin candles. Now, since I've been living in this house, I've only been burning soy candles. And I have tested it. There is no residue on my walls. So that's the other reason that you want to burn soy candles instead of paraffin. Another good thing about soy candles compared to paraffin is that the scent goes from the top all the way to the bottom. It doesn't just stop at a certain point. Paraffin candles, a lot of times, you burn them for an hour, maybe 2 hours, and then the scent is gone. Another cool thing is that these candles, the soy ones, actually burn slower, which causes them to burn longer. They last longer, whereas paraffin candles burn very quickly. So, let's get started. I'm going to actually light my candle, and we're going to let it burn for a little while, and I will check back in with you. So let me go ahead and get the candle lit. And there you go. The candle is now lit. I'm going to let it burn down for a little while, and then we will go ahead and check back in and see just where it's at. One more thing that I need to add about the soy candles is that they actually burn evenly. And like I said, they just burn very nicely. They're safe to breathe in, and I don't know what else to say, just that they're a great candle. So just wait a little longer, and we're going to see just how nice it burns. Okay, I just wanted to show you what it looks like as it's burning. You can see the little pool of water in there. Not the water, I'm sorry. A pool of wax. So it is burning evenly. It may not look like it now, but give it a little bit longer and you'll start to see just how even it is burning. Okay, so I've returned. We're going to actually see right where the candle has burnt. It's actually burning pretty good, but like I said, it does burn a little slow, but you'll be amazed at the progress that we've made. Do you see the progress? Isn't that cool? Right there is where the liquid ends and the actual hard part of the candle begins. It's burned pretty good so far. That's pretty neat. before long, we should start seeing the foil. I'm excited. Now, just to give you some info, this particular candle, again, is from the Jewelry Candle Company. It's a really good candle, and I'm gonna zoom out just a little so that you can see it a little better. Again, it burns really nicely. With this one, most of the jewelry candle that I get, the jewelry is hidden right behind the label. So it'll be on this side, not this side. Every once in a while you might find a candle that actually has it on the back side. But in this case, the jewelry, we're going to find it on the front of the candle where the label is. So I'm excited to show you. Can't wait for it to get there. Be back soon. Okay, y'all, I decided to come back and take a quick check on my candle again. As you can see, really hasn't burned too much more. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit so you guys can see it a little better. Sorry. When you're trying to use things other than I had a camera, but of course the camera was not doing what I needed it to do, so I had to resort to using my phone. But it's burned a little more, but not too much more. I'll be back a little later. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys something real quick. I actually had to blow out the candle for a few minutes because I had to go do something, and I didn't want to leave the candle burning unattended. Yes, it is safe to burn, but if you're actually going to be leaving your home or something of that sort, it doesn't matter. You don't want to leave candles burning no matter what. I wanted to show you. Right here is where it's burned down to. Do you see that line right there? That is where it is burned down to. Look how even it has burned. That's a pretty good even burn. So, like I said, the candles burn. They burn slower. It does take longer for them to burn, but that's the good thing about it. They last a while. You're going to get that scent through for a very long time. And that is what makes these candles so nice. And that is what made me like them. Trying to get it to where you guys can at least see it somewhat. Well, I'm going to continue to let it burn, and I promise I will be back soon, okay? Okay, I am happy to report that you can actually see some of the foil sticking through the wax. Give me just a moment. I had to actually blow out the candle so that you'd be able to actually see the piece of foil. I'm hoping that you're going to be able to see it. It's right there behind the back of the label on the candle. Exciting. We're getting closer. I literally just cannot wait to get the jewelry out. Be back in a little while. I just thought that I would let you look at the candle burning for just a few moments. Isn't that just beautiful? Watching the light flicker. And I'm telling you, It really does smell amazing in my house right now. Definitely smells like baked apple pie. Be back shortly.
Or a restaurant can lose their license with riders to do anything in Hillary. You can go and destroy businesses and loot it, and you're endangering people's lives. But not the looters, not the rioters. Even though they've killed a bunch of people, especially cops. Yeah.
There is one thing that I want to tell you when you're burning your jewelry candles. You see, I've actually burned that pretty far down. And the reason for that is because you don't want to try pulling your piece of jewelry out too soon. You can actually ruin your candle to where you're not going to be able to burn it no more. So you need to be extremely careful and make sure that you do get it down to where it needs to be before you pull that piece of jewelry out. Now we are getting close, but just not close enough. I promise though, before long, we will get to the actual jewelry reveal. But at the moment, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to pull it out. Now, I wish I could show you again the piece of foil, because you can see it better. Ever so often, if you look just right, you can see it in between the flames. But like I said, we don't want to pull it out too soon, because if you pull it out too soon, you could actually ruin your candle. We'll be back. Okay, so as you can see, I was actually able to pretty much pull it out. I'm going to finish getting it out, and then we will reveal what's inside. How cool is that? Now also, if you notice, I actually tried to scrape as much of the wax off the package as I could, because trust me, as good as this smells and as nice as soy candles are, you really do not want to waste the wax. So you want to try to save as much as you can. But here is the package. Pretty cool, isn't it? I'm going to get that wiped off, and we will get the actual plastic bag out, and I will be right back. Okay, so I don't know exactly how much you can see. I had to do a little something different with my phone so that I could keep recording as I'm doing this. Hopefully you can see pretty good. I am just now, I'm trying to get a lot of the wax off of the actual packaging. It does get pretty waxy when it's sitting in the candle. But once we get the ring out, we'll be okay. It's just getting the ring out is the fun. Trying to get it out and get as much of the wax off as we can so that we don't actually get the wax on the ring. Trying to put it just a little bit closer. We're going to take another piece of paper towel and just try to wipe off a little more. trying to keep my fingers from getting really waxy because I don't want that to actually get on the piece of jewelry. So the less wax I can get on my fingers, the better off we'll be. It is taking a little bit. Oh, well, we just broke a piece off. Alright. Ah, that might be why I'm having some issues getting it undone. Let me, there we go. It's coming off in pieces. I promise we will eventually get to the piece of jewelry. Usually I don't have this trouble, but tonight I am, just because, like I said, I'm trying to keep from getting the wax on my fingers. Because I want to try and keep the ring nice. And there we go. I was able to pull the ring out. And so far, it looks really pretty. I don't think, though, that there is a marking on it. Amazingly, though, it does say size 9. That is so cool because that is the actual size I wear. I cannot believe, because remember I told you, I think, at the beginning of the video, I said that I wasn't sure if I had marked the size. In fact, I was almost positive I hadn't. But I still got a size 9, and let me just say, that is beautiful. I know it may not focus well. My phone's not real good at focusing. But let's just say this ring has a blue stone in the center, and it's got 2 clear stones. They're made to look like diamonds, but trust me, I know they're not. This ring is not even marked. Usually, you will either see 14 karat, 10 karat, or you'll see 925. And as far as I can tell, there is no marking on the ring. But that's okay, because it is still pretty. I really like it. I'm glad that I got this candle, and I can't wait to do another one. Have a great night, people, and I hope that you enjoyed my baked apple pie jewelry candle reveal and review. Have a good night. Bye.